Alright, the wife is shampooing the carpets where all the dog crapped all over them. And I'm going to go I like my coffee black, but it'll be not black, but it'll be the good old vodka stuff, man. I'm going to go have a drink. Let me pick up the bag of whatever here. I think what I'll do is I'll throw it in the back of my four-wheeler. And I'll ride my four-wheeler over with the poop bag and everything else. And then the wife wants a hamburger, so I'll come back here shortly and get her a hamburger for the both of us. That'll be our big celebration for our big anniversary. Wow, whip-de-doo, right? Stop it. Troublemaker 1 and 2 are here and present. All right, garbage. Never-ending garbage. Jesus Christ, what the wife put in that damn thing? Nope, you guys stay around here. So now it just doesn't end, man. And now on my fencing, the fencing down in the creek has come apart. There's a whole other project, everybody. Yeah, hey, man. Why do you have all these cars and motorcycles? I mean, actually, when do you actually have any time to do this stuff? Right. Yeah. Well, the kid's down there with popcorn. She sent me a picture, so she's hanging out with him. I haven't checked my phone in quite a while. I've been on a lawnmower now for 3 hours. So, I gotta park it. Forgot about that. Hell with it. I'm gonna pour myself a drink. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Whoops. Spilled a little there. But yeah, cheers, everybody. Watch my channel. Hope everybody's having a nice, blessed Memorial Day. And hopefully you're spending time with family, your loved ones. I thought, it's so weird. I'm not a NASCAR follower by any means. I thought for sure the Indy 500 NASCAR was on the same day. And these crazy-ass NASCAR guys want to race an Indy 500, then go race a NASCAR. All right, so here we go. So we're probably down at the creek. Nope, but the back fencing back here, one of the deer has hit it and separated a little bit. So now, not doing it today, and I wouldn't do it in my shorts because, man, there's a lot of stuff back there where you get yourself poison ivy or whatever. So, thought it'd be tomorrow's project, I guess. I don't know. Well, the thing is, long weekend. Tomorrow will be a lot of problems for me. And now that I'm the one-man show with just Brian, who knows what I can do and can't do. But the shade over there is perfect. Got that at Costco last week. If everybody's watching it. The greenhouse, yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm not going to show it for the record. Like I got nothing to do, everybody. Yeah. Yepper. All right, so do you wrap it up here with this? And I really want to get rid of the rest of these logs. So I think what I'm going to do, it is getting a little cooler. So I think I'm going to have, but I noticed yesterday, I wasn't inhaling those fumes, and so it wasn't bad. I just love fires. I kind of hate to not have the fire, but right now I think what I'm going to do is throw some of these logs in here and try to get rid of the rest of these logs. And then I can move this out of the way, and then I can cut my grass over here. Got my red vodka out, got my flamethrower torcher, and look at that, got a fire. I mean, I'm tempted to just get a whole other thing of fire in all reality, a whole other thing of firewood, but next week, not this week, next week, we're going to go in the 80s. I mean, June, next week is June, everybody, and scary part for me is 3 weekends, not 2. So, one thing I've kind of learned now, just kind of trying to cut back on my eating, is I've noticed if I eat a little too late at night, that's not good. So if I eat, if I've been eating sometimes 9, 10 o'clock at night, it kind of sits in my stomach. So tonight, I think I'm going to eat about 7. And I think the wife will enjoy that. Then we get the beautiful back deck to enjoy the scenery. And we can now corral the dogs with with that lounge chair in that table, or the lounge chair and a bungee cord. I can definitely corral that deck for the wife, so when I'm gone, she can have the dogs out and about. And what I've learned too is you just let the German Shepherds out one at a time, and they go do their business and do their thing, and they come back. It's when they get in the pack it creates your problem. Here comes a cyclist. Beautiful day. I'm sure if you really are the motorcycle enthusiast, man, we've had some beautiful last few days. Yesterday was beautiful. Today was beautiful. I think Saturday was a little windy, if I remember right, because I was working that day. But definitely the time of year, if you're a serious motorcycle enthusiast, right now is the time. Not too hot, not too cold. The wind died down, the humid terrain here. So it's trust me, I've been tempted to jump on my Breakout. I like that Breakout or the Triumph. I've been tempted, but every time I turn around, I've got a project. And so I'm like, forget it. Let me stay on the project. And F-150 Lightning truck too, which I think that thing turned out really well. And I could throw a coat of wax on it, no problem really, but then that turns into the wife pick. I thought you were going to make me some hamburgers and some grilled beans and have chips. I'm like, right, but I got fixated on then waxing my truck, so forget that. Not going to do it. Time just to relax and enjoy the Memorial Day evening with the wife. And the wife's in good spirits. Believe it or not. Some may think that we're in disarray and mad at each other, and we're not. We're not. We've been together for 29 years. So, or longer than that, really, because I met her September of 1995. So, whole point is, we're fine. Appreciate everybody's, having a listening ear. It's very nice of you. And, once again, the wife and I's strongest part of our relationship is, and we just always work. We're happy. That was the running joke of longevity of my mother and father's relationship. Is they were at a big ball at a big dance, and my dad's told this story on the channel before, so you may have heard it. But they were dancing, and then the DJ started removing the younger to the older to see who the oldest was present to be still dancing, and then they asked, once my mother and father were the only ones left there standing dancing, they asked them how long they've been married, and then they answered, and they said, what was the reason for your success of your lengthy marriage? And my dad said, I traveled a lot. And then my mother said, I have a bad memory. Yeah, right. That was they all get a kick out of that. Whole point of that conversation is, sometimes I think the longest standing couple of relationships in some ways are the ones that work all the time and are never home for the most part. I'd say something like, the ones that are home all the time together, I think those ones, some ways that becomes more challenging. Maybe not. Debatable. Depends what age you are. All right, I like to talk a lot. Have you noticed that, everybody? And for tomorrow's morning's conversations, what am I talking about? I have no idea. It'll just pop in my head as I kind of get the morning going. And with a glimmer of hope, the 3 German Shepherds are going to come in the camper with me and not destroy my camper tonight and defecate everywhere and chew on everything. I got a lot of toys in there for them. And then hopefully I'll get up early in the morning. See, here, one of my commenters mentioned that out there in Las Vegas, if you let your dogs out in the middle of the night, they're going to be devoured by the coyotes. Right. I wouldn't do that. There's no way. So the dogs here on the East Coast at 5:30 in the morning, it's daylight. Now, if this was winter months, no. But that was one. Yeah, I'm very cognizant of. You're a fool. You're a fool to let your dog out, especially like where I live in a rural area. To let your dog out at 2, 3 in the morning, he's like, oh, they'll be okay. He'll be fine. No way. We don't do that. So I let them out when when it's daylight. And, or if I was you, I have to let them out in the middle of 2, 3 in the morning. I'd be right there with a flashlight. Or with my four-wheeler being right there to figure out where they are and not let them run away or what would play out. But yeah, a lot of sad stories. It is true. A lot of sad stories. People with cats, dogs that have been devoured devoured by the prey. Was that a little shotgun shot? If it was, yep, it was. So I instantly know somebody shoots a gun with my hearing aids off, because the Wheaten Terriers and the poodles will start getting all freaked out. All right, Gypsy. So you're now the high maintenance dog. Incredible how Kiefer was the high maintenance dog, and now Gypsy is ending up being the high maintenance dog because she's so friendly. Everybody that has visited, everybody she's visited, but the only thing is she hasn't visited so far, she hasn't run out on the road with the people with the dog. That's what concerns me a lot. You can't see. I'm not showing you, babe. My wife's over there going, "Don't like show me." So the whole point is, the concern is, if Gypsy gets out on the road with the dog out there, that's not comforting. Yeah, so my nerves are a little rattled. They are, because right now Gypsy is a huge liability, and unless I just constantly watch her, or I'm going to have to lock her down so I can figure out. I told the wife we should get the shock collar, but she's against that. We have one. Julia has one. And I'm just like, I don't get it. I'm going to have to have a conversation over dinner. Like, hey, look, what is the big deal with the shock collars? You train the dog. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the expert on that, so we'll see. Figure it all out. Pool looks beautiful. Look at that pool. I'm blown away. That pool has gone through hell and back, and it's still working. I mean, that's the best year yet for me, because every year I used to have to pay the pool company $500 to $1,000 to come in here to fill the pool back up, because for years I drained it. I mean, I literally drained that pool way down, and then I had to order a good truckload of water, and that would be like $400 or $500. All right, I'm done. If I get any more content to bring you this evening, I will. But right now, really what turns into me downloading and uploading videos, by the time I do all that and publish them, all of a sudden turns into me 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. So God bless. Have a great evening.